Welcome to our grand finals of the Even T Alliance Open, where we have Warlords of the Deep going up against Templis CALSF in two Nighthawk Loki comps. Elise, tell me about these.
Templis is going with the double Nighthawk triple Loki. Warlords going with the triple Nighthawk double Loki. Both have Speeple support wings. Warlords have a few more Speeples at their disposal. I will say the warp-ins are kind of hilarious. Templis came into the beacon at 0. Warlords came in at 20. So everything is in range of everything right now. It's going to be a bloodbath right at the start. It should be a little bit interesting. I'd say the Templis Scalpels and Bifrosts are a little bit at an advantage here because they're further away.
Yeah, the Templis Scalpels and their Bifrost are actually about 40 kilometers away from the Warlords team. And for the Warlords team to get to them, they pretty much have to go straight through the entire DPS wing of the Templis CALSF. So something important to know, whichever team wins this does not get to bring this specific setup again. So this is the last time one of these teams is going to be flying Nighthawks and Lokis for the rest of this tournament.
Nighthawks are done, boys. Keep an eye on Casper 24, AP, and Amelia in the Sweeples. They've put on a master class before with their Sweeple performance, sneaking behind enemy lines and just killing support wings. So, Safoy and Doran, they're gonna have trouble surviving with Casper and the boys back there as the match gets underway.
And it does look like Warlords is immediately having their Sweeples all split into 3 different directions, though Casper is MWDing straight through everybody. He does not even care. They did not even web him down, so Casper once again showing that the best thing to do is overheat your AB. However, Auroras is already dead.
Yeah, AP's down, but you know what? That's okay. He played it very conservative. Killa 524 and the Nighthawk is going down. He's feeling a lot of pain right now from all this DPS. Different strategies going on here as the second Sweeple now goes down.
Yeah, Warlords is trying to go after the Nighthawk, who's holding really well. I think that they might have been baited with the tanking thing that Templis did last time, losing all 3 of their Scalpels before the Nighthawk is even dropped into armor.
Yeah, what a huge advantage here. Lucas Kwan is now going down. We thought Casper and the boys would be the saving grace, but nope, they're all dead. Lucas is going down too, and Killa 542 is still alive. He is tanking, god damn.
Yeah, they are going to have to switch targets, I think, if they want to do anything towards him, though, it is entirely possible. This is actually Warlord's secret meta plan, is to lose this one so they can use these ships again, which is not that intelligent, but who even knows? Killa is finally starting to bleed armor a little bit, but Mystical Might is dropping into about 3/4, half shield, popping back up.
Yeah, Killa is doing really good work here. I think definitely he's bait tanked. I'm sure he skewed Hardeners against this team. Mystical is still alive somehow, but he's going to meet his buddy Lucas in the death zone pretty soon here. Let's see if Killa can out-survive him, and he can. So Killa 542, for those counting at home, has survived when 3 Sweeples and 2 Kierans have not.
And he does finally drop. Jane Dorner is already in half shields, and we'll see if Warlords is going to be able to do something here. They have to not go after a Nighthawk if they're going to try and pull this back in any way, shape, or form. Those Nighthawks clearly are way too tanky, but they're going after a Nighthawk, so I don't think that's going to matter very much. Jane Dorner is dropping into armor now, and there's nothing to rep him back up.
Aurora and the Nighthawk, he's giga tanking right now. This is insane. Great performance by Templis. A lot of people didn't expect them to be here, especially through the winners bracket. But here they are, just dominating Warlords of the Deep, out-piloting them and just out-metagaming them as well, taking very similar comps. We saw Warlords out-execute tons of other teams with this comp specifically. But Templis, they're just living rent-free in Warlords' heads right now. They were able to tank their Nighthawk for so long. They got incredible trades, and now Dexter's going down to the Nighthawk. I think this is it for Warlords. They're all but done for. They're just theory crafting about what they have to take next.
Yeah, I think at this point they're just, I'm surprised they're not trying to burn away and take as much time as possible. You got to remember that they are going straight into another match right after this. And the thing is that you can't even really learn anything. You saw it's like, okay, Templis brought this setup, but you can't learn anything from it because they can't fly this again. So even if they know it's like, okay, yeah, Warlords killed the Nighthawk, maybe they're like, oh, it was super tanked versus us. It doesn't matter because they're never going to see a Nighthawk again in this entire series.
Yeah, I mean, I just got to say it. Templis, a lot of them didn't expect, a lot of people didn't expect them to be here. They are just putting on a clinic right now. When you face Warlords, you should get a little bit of quivers in your boots. They face Warlords with essentially the same comp and just handled them. Right? They've lost one Nighthawk who tanked the entire half of Warlords team, and that's all they're going to lose here. They're going to lose 18 points as they killed all 100 points of the Warlord side. But you know what? It's a best of 5, right? Who cares so much? You got the shakes out of your hands a little bit. If you're on the Warlord side, you get to say, hey, you know what? Well played the last Spartan and your boys. You got us on this one, but we'll get you in the second half.
It is entirely possible, and the thing is Warlords does still have to contain with this Nighthawk Loki setup, which we've seen Warlords totally dominate. So yeah, they did lose it in a mirror match, but they get to bring it again next time if they want, and it is a best of 5. So no matter what, Templis has to take 2 more wins. They do have a bit of an advantage, but we'll see if it actually matters. They've only played a couple matches so far against these big, strong teams, and Orontes is getting tackled. They did save him for last, and good fights are starting to go out in local here.
Man, I'm so excited. We get to see this. We get to see this matchup again, right? It's not only one more time. We get to see it at least 2 more times. I'm going to put my money on at least on all 5 games. I think that's going to go the distance. These teams are like just heavyweight among heavyweights. It is so great to see them to see them explode each other. It's been a lot of fun. Big props to Templis, though. You got to give them credit where credit's due. They did phenomenal work here. Every one of these best of 5s is like a new mini alliance tournament or tournament format starts, right? There's a new meta for each and every match. So we'll see what happens next. But man, oh man, what a performance. They got to be feeling good coming out of the gates on this one.
Yeah, and that does mean that Templis has actually not lost a single match this entire tournament up to this point. So, Warlords had the kind of a dream run through the lower bracket, but this is, maybe there'll be some stress. You never know. There are some newer players on that team, so we'll see if the stress gets to them with this next match. With Templis going 100-18, beating Warlords at their own game. And I think we're going to throw it back to Aurora, Ithaca, and the boys at the studio.